Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Curtis, founder of ChoralTracks.com. I'm also a professional singer. I sang tenor with Chanticleer for a few years and the San Francisco Symphony Chorus, among other groups. And I'm here in my ChoralTracks office in the great state of Wisconsin. I'm in kind of a rural part of the state, and so the virus thankfully hasn't affected us too badly here. So things are starting to open up. We're back here in the office preparing for the fall season, helping choirs who are having to deal with social distancing, of course, and helping them with our rehearsal products, part predominant recordings, pronunciation videos, and such. I'm, of course, a huge fan of Eric Whitacre and Eric's music and the concept of the virtual choirs. Thank you, Eric and team, for putting this all together. Of course, it's needed now more than ever. We all miss being together and singing together so much. So thank you for asking me to make this video and provide some warm-ups to help us get ready for Sing Gently. Whenever I am rehearsing or performing a piece of Eric's music, I know that I'm going to need really great breath support to get through the long lines, of course. And I also know that I need to access lots of different colors of my voice: chest voice, head voice, falsetto, lots of different colors to paint all of the beautiful harmonies and chords that he writes into his music so expressively and so beautifully. And so I came up with a couple just very easy warm-ups that I would do in preparing for a rehearsal or for a concert, and want to share them with you. The first warm-up kind of gets us more connected to our breath. It gets our breath moving, our voice nice and open. We're probably all recording from very small rooms, right? So it's deceiving how we're hearing ourselves in a small room. And so I'll show you first, and I'll kind of talk through some things. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. And so my voice is kind of nice and open, almost like I'm singing as a soloist. Put some nice vibrato in there. This would be a good warm-up to do kind of more in the middle of warming up your voice. Maybe you already did some stretching. You already did some kind of targeted breathing exercises. This would be something good kind of in the middle. Again, so we're kind of opening up our voice, and I like using a consonant like the letter F to really allow the breath to kind of come forward and come through the voice. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. 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 And then we can also pay attention to our vowels. Of course, with Eric's writing, we want to have very kind of pure and clean vowel sounds. So really pay attention to that. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. And then we can use other consonants as well, like a V sound, V, or TH sound, Th, to get the breath moving as well. Vi, ve, va, vo, vu. Vi, ve, va, vo, vu. Thi, the, tha, tho, thu. Thi, the, tha, tho, thu. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. 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 All right, so that's one. The next one I have in mind is something that explores kind of more colors of the voice. Of course, we don't want to be singing Eric's music and kind of most choral music in general with that much vibrato and that much kind of depth and connection to the breath of sound. So the next one kind of explores both using the head voice and chest voice, kind of those two different colors. And so it goes a little bit like this. So it starts from a very quiet, gentle place, right? Pianissimo. I like, again, I'm a tenor, so I started in more of what I consider kind of a head voice, right? Or a mixture. And then I crescendo to the middle of the phrase, and I add in kind of more connection to my breath, kind of more chest voice color into the sound, and then decrescendo at the end back to that head voice. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. Pi, be, ba, bo, bu. And so, of course, I'm using straight tone. Straight tone is very challenging. One way that I like to think of it is I always like to keep the breath moving. I always like to, if I'm holding a note with more of a straight tone, I always try to put some kind of intentional crescendo through the sound or decrescendo. It never kind of stays the same, or that's where it really kind of wears on you. And so try it again. I like doing this in all different parts of my range. And again, we're always moving somewhere. We're crescendoing and then decrescendoing, always going somewhere. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. Bi, bem, ba, bo, bu. Bi, be, ba, bo, bu. Fi, fe, fa, fo, fu. So there are just a couple ideas that can help you get ready, that get you nice and warmed up, just kind of in general, and then gets you ready for kind of Eric's beautiful, specific style that he writes with, accessing all those different colors in your voice. So thank you again, Eric, to you and your team for putting this all together and for asking me to record this warm-up video. Thank you.